Welcome to another edition of Wrastle Talk. Thank you so much if you're watching us on YouTube or listening to us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, or Apple. Hit the notification button. When this show drops, you'll get the alert. Please like, share this episode. The more likes we get, the further algorithm it pushes us through. Leave a comment and leave a 5-star rating. We love those, by the way. Also, follow our social media accounts. You can find us on Instagram. You can also find us on TikTok and X. Of course, I am joined by my co-host, my tag team partner, my friend, my brother, Lou. He is at different_level 71. And I am your host of this show. You can follow me at Mario Eats for Games. And of course, if you have any questions for us, a suggestion, a complaint, please email us at letstalkaboutit_71@yahoo.com. And I should also mention that you can catch other great episodes on this YouTube channel, such as Let's Talk About It with Lou J, Couples Talk, Brothers Talk, Did You Know? And of course, I should let everybody know Lou and I, earlier this morning, had recently recorded our Wrastle Talk Overtime Territories episode. So you might want to watch out for that later on this week when they get released. And we also have another show in the works, Overrated and Underrated, which will also be coming out later on this week. Lou, how is your night going so far?
All I'm gonna tell you is this, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wrastle Talk with Mario and Lou, and I'm gonna say this one time. We are a real podcast. We talk real. We give our opinions. We're not like everybody else. I'm not saying everybody, but some people, they like to fake the funk and say this is great, this is that. We gonna give you the real. We're the real unreal for WWE podcasting. We gonna give our opinions, and like my man says, if you don't like it, it is what it is, or whatever the fuck he says. So I'm gonna give you some stuff tonight, man, that's gonna blow your mind. So go ahead.
Lou, let's pause for a minute because I had to congratulate you right now on 61K subscribers on YouTube. That's amazing work that you're doing right now. I'm sure that the viewers are enjoying the episodes and the hard work that you're putting through. Thank you so much for developing this channel and having me be part of this with you. I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, let's dive into today's discussion. Let's rewind the clock and revisit a moment in wrestling history. In 1985, on this date, April 18th, over in Tokyo, Japan, Bruce Brody made his huge NJPW debut against Antonio Inoki. Mm-hmm. This wasn't just any match. It ended in a double count-out draw. Mm-hmm. Because it was important. It showed just how wild and unpredictable international wrestling could be at the time. It also held Brody as one of the most intense and dangerous wrestlers in that era. Lou, let me ask you this. What did you think about Bruce Brody back in 1985?
He was fucking nuts. That's it. He's nuts. Everybody talked about it. He's crazy. He lived his character in and out the ring. He's nuts. Seriously. Dead ass.
When we do WCCW, that's the one in Puerto Rico, right?
Yeah, WWC.
Okay. Now, WWC. When we do that episode, I'm pretty sure that we'll get into discussions about Bruce Brody.
Yeah,
because he was part of that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring it back to today. Switching gears, WrestleMania 42 Night 1 just ended moments ago, taking place live from Las Vegas, Nevada, and Allegiant Stadium. Now it's time to break down all the matches, the results, and everything that went down on the biggest stage in wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lou, what did you think about John Cena kicking off WrestleMania as the host.
I didn't care. I ain't want him back. For what? You retired? They only did it to try and get ticket sales. That 50,000 shit, they ain't selling no 50,000. There's no way. There was so many blanket sections around there. They lied, man. They just patenting numbers. You ain't need Cena. For what? For what? You ain't need him. I'm sick of him. Just go away. Just go away. That's it.
Well, an interesting thought has occurred that someone had told me that number is a lot less than the number of attendance from last year, because it was at least 800 more last year.
Well, if you were kept in Louisiana, you were sold out. But no, you want to be greedy. And anyway, that's another subject for another time. Whatever.
Let's kick off our first match. We got a 6-man tag team match, Division, teaming up with ISO Speed, going up against the Usos and LA Knight. Lou, you and I predicted Division. Of course, what wound up happening is that the match ended with LA Knight pushing Austin Theory into Speed, followed up by BTF to Theory, pinning him for the win. And LA Knight wins the match in 7 minutes and 10 seconds. Of course, I feel that this match had chaotic opener energy right from the start. You got speed, power, comedy, all mixed in together. ISO Speed is actually pretty good. I did not think he was going to be good as he was. And then you got LA Knight, who is the only one that showed real control and experience in this type of match. And of course, I gotta talk about how Speed hit that splash.
Of course you do.
I can't believe what I just saw at WrestleMania. Somebody, he hit that splash on Logan Paul. Now this is where it's gonna get interesting.
Of course.
Someone backstage better tell Logan that his little cousin did his finish better than he did his entire WWE career.
Well, I ain't gonna say all that, man.
Speed just came out and did a whole brand and left like nothing happened, while Logan Paul was just watching like, yeah, I need a new hobby.
Nah, man. First and foremost, man, you go put some respect on your favorite wrestler's name, Logan Paul. You know what I mean? You go put some respect in that man's name. You know what I mean? The kid's good. You keep on putting him down. Listen, look, ladies and gentlemen, I told you we gonna be real here, right? I'm probably gonna be the only ones real here. I'm telling you right now, he lying. He's a Logan Paul fan. You know what I mean? Look, bro, if you saying the ISO Speeds, what they call it, the ISO Speed Splash, whatever the shit was or whatever,
yeah,
better than Logan's. Come on now. I mean, Logan's way better than that, man. Way better. Listen, the kid did okay. It did okay. The match was short because to get to that viral moment of ISO coming off the top rope. They only did all that, man. They put that match on first and the other match, because it was on ESPN2. They wanted eyeballs on the prize. So they can get to go to the app. Go get the app you want to watch the rest of this talent. Come on. Let's just be real here. Let's be real, okay? He has a huge social media presence. So does Logan. They threw him on there first. He did his splash. He went viral. It's probably going to go viral. He's going to talk about it. It was on ESPN2. Try to get numbers in. The kid was good. You got to give it to him. I mean, you know what? The match was decent. The Usos are, I'm still trying to figure out, unless they tape something backstage, why did Jay go on the other talk, that podcast, and do that stick with Cameron, and nothing came of it? You can shoot something backstage, but there's nothing for that. Again, this whole thing makes no sense to me, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm glad you mentioned influencer, Because at this point, I felt that Speed might be the real influencer in WWE. Of course, I do believe that splash will go viral. Um, it was a wild way to kick off WrestleMania. And next on our card is the unsanctioned match, Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. In that whole match, the best person in that match, the best two people was Theory and Knight. Usos looked like shit. Logan was so-so. ISO, what his damn name is, whatever. It just didn't fit. It didn't match. It didn't match up. I don't know why they had on there, but they had on there for views. It stunk, but I still gave it a B minus. So when y'all go do something with Theory, the boy's getting better. I wish he would get his shit together and try and do something, give him a new character or something, and put LA Knight over or either just cut him. I want to see him go to AEW. Tell me right now, fans, y'all don't want to see LA Knight in AEW. Seriously. I mean, if you got Darby Allin win the AEW championship, I mean, good Lord, man, you can have him do it, man. You might as well have Kazawa go over there and win the AEW championship. You know what I mean? Beating MJF. All my AEW fans know what I'm talking about. But release LA, let him go to AEW, let him win the championship over there. Or let Theory go. Let him go win the championship over there. Because you're wasting two talents. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Next match. Go ahead.
No, you good. I actually agree with that comment. Theory's actually gotten better and stung the door on me just a little bit.
Yeah, this guy, he's got to find his character. I don't know what they're going to do with him, but whatever. Go ahead.
Our next match is an unsanctioned match. Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. And of course, this one had no rules, no limits, just pure violence. I predicted Jacob Fatu would win this match. Lou, you had Drew McIntyre. Fatu hits Drew with a toolbox, and it follows that up with a huge top rope splash to pick up that win. That match lasted 14 minutes and 9 seconds. What? Do you think that WWE would continue this rivalry after what we saw after that brutal match?
I don't know what they're doing. They should let go Drew too. Send him to AEW. Seriously. LA, Theory, Drew. Yo, Drew McIntyre ain't nothing but another Jordan Grace now. Nothing but damn jobber. Seriously. I mean, I'm dead ass serious, man. He taking losses like Jordan is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? He taking losses like Brad Armstrong back in the day. You know what I mean? That's just like, it's like.
Man, he's sitting all over Texas right now.
I mean, I'm just saying, man, like, let's just be real here. How many L's is Drew going to take? How many? How many is he going to take? I mean, like, all topic. Listen, I know I bust your balls about Jordan. Yeah. Is she like a phenomenal talent? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get it. But he going to be a jobber like Jordan is. Just to put other talent over, which this talent might not make it. Jacob is a good talent, man. He has to learn how to sell better. He's a bad seller. All right. You know, I mean, because he takes a little move, he gets hurt a little bit, jump up to his little whatever he does and shit. I mean, it's just spots, man. It's just spots. Like back in the day when we did the Mid-Atlantic thing, they knew how to sell. They knew how to tell a story in the ring. These young cats is not telling stories in the ring. They're not. And for the other influencers who are former wrestlers telling the influencers that okay, man, we don't know what we're talking about. You said you influencers, you podcasters say we don't know what we're talking about. I mean, like we've been in the business, we've been in the thick of things. Okay, you said you entertain us, right? So we rating your entertainment. So entertain us. You know what I mean? Just entertain us. Let's just stop the crap, man. This is WrestleMania. I was gonna say it to the end, but I'm gonna say it now. This thing seems like no WrestleMania to me. This seemed like just like another pay-per-view. Honestly, this seemed like another pay-per-view. I mean, if this is night one, I mean, God, man, what the hell night two will look like? Seriously, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I thought that this match was just pure chaos from the start.
Yeah.
It felt more like a personal grudge between the two. It wasn't just like watching a wrestling match. It was the kind of match where someone leaves different than they came in.
Yeah, it was a good match.
That's how I saw. That's how I saw this match.
Yeah, it was a good match. It was a B plus match. I mean, it was a good match, but again, short storylines. This card could have been so much better. A lot of these matches could have been so much better if you did this long-term story building like you said you do. They don't long-term story build. They throw shit together last minute. They give it hardly no build. It's not as exciting. That's it. But it was a good match. But this is like a Saturday night's main event match.
How many weeks did WWE put thought into Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre?
No, they didn't.
They did? Oh, okay.
They put no thought in this. They put no thought in none of these matches. I'm sorry. I'm going to cut it real. They put no thought in a lot of these matches.
If the storyline is that bad, how is it that the storyline sucks, but yet the payoff of the match seems to be working so good?
Because they made it interesting. Both competitors, they made the match. They made whatever. See, that's what happens with these wrestlers. They tell us all the time, we got to make something out of nothing. Okay, you get a 5-minute match. You got to make something out of it. You got to make a moments, right? Yeah, them two got good chemistry in the ring. Yeah, they do. Only thing I feel with Jacob is he needs to sell a little bit more. Drew sells a lot. He sells way too much. And I'm telling you, you can have a bad storyline and have two wrestlers make it good. You know what I mean? You got. It's like everyday life. Just make it work. That's it. They made it work.
All right. Up next, we got our fatal 4-way for the women's tag team championships. Nia Jax, Last Legend, defending against Flair and Bliss, Bayley and Lyra, and the Bella Twins.
Oh, not really.
Hold on. You may or may not like what I had to say. Our predictions, Lou, you predicted the Bella Twins. Mm-hmm. I didn't care who won this match as long as it wasn't the Bella Twins. No. But wait. So Nikki Bella is injured. I guess she tried to get in the ring, according to what she said.
Yeah, she tried. Put some respect on that girl's name.
But she was replaced by Paige, who made her return.
Which I ain't see coming, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I didn't see that coming. But you know what? Paige being in this match actually made it way more interesting.
Yeah. You knew it was gonna win now.
And this feels like a real match instead of majestic booking, feel good booking moment. And let's just be honest, Nikki Bella is probably somewhere mad that feeling that she got replaced right now, and this instantly raises the level of the match with Paige being involved.
Oh, she's jelly right now. Nikki mad as hell. She's jelly.
Nikki went from WrestleMania return to WrestleMania maybe next year real quick. You know, she probably got injured watching the match instead of being in it.
What?
And I mean, it's a classic. You know, show up for the spotlight, leave before the bell rings. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how I saw this moment when Paige had returned. Mm-hmm. 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 Cool spots in this match. I thought that Paige and Charlotte Flair, the intense showdown in the middle of the ring, showed some kind of true storyline from their past back in NXT. And the moment shifted when Paige and Charlotte traded shots in the middle of the ring. I love those. And of course, the finish of this match, Nikki Bella runs a distraction with Alexa Bliss by attacking Charlotte Flair outside the ring. Bliss goes in for the twisted Bliss, but Paige gets her knees up, then follows through with a pin to win the match and become the Women's Tag Team Championship. The match lasted 8 minutes and 35 seconds. Lou, did Paige change the entire feel for this match?
Yeah, it made it better. They did a lot in 8 minutes. I mean, I give them girls credit. They hit their spots. You know, Bailey and Lyra, if you think about it, right? And I'm sorry, I have to address this, man. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep on bringing up AEW. Or my AEW fans gonna be happy about this shit. I can't wait till Bailey's contract is up so she can go to AEW. I mean, it's gonna make AEW so much better. Her and Sasha or her and Mercedes back together again. They do nothing with Bailey. It's just a damn shame. Lyra is over with the crowd. I still think they chant her like woo, whatever she does and shit. And she just sucks on the mic. Seriously. Flair and Bliss, you gotta break them up. Maybe this is the thing because listen, you've seen the intro. They all went. The biggest pop besides Paige was Flair. She stands out by herself, bro. She needs to be a solo star. I mean, she needs to go back. That bum ass Lash Legend. Oh my goodness. I mean, damn you Lash Legend fans, man. What the hell is up with y'all? Y'all keep on attacking me about this bum Bigfoot Lash Legend. Listen, I thought it was kind of cool they came out with the whole demolition mask thing, paying out homage to them. I think it's cool. I don't know. I mean, it just proves that they suck just as bad as demolition did. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean?
Hey,
I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying.
Hey, easy there, easy.
I'm just keeping it real, man. Keeping it real.
Easy, man. Hey, you can say what you want about Last Legend, but keep demolition out of it, man.
I'm just saying, like, man, listen, man, don't be no Will Smith saying keep demolition name out your mouth shit. You know what I mean? Keep demolition out your mouth. Anyway, look, I'm happy for Brie. You know what? Listen, I love Nikki. You know what I mean?
You're the only one.
Listen, Sin knows I love Nikki like a motherfucker. I do love Nikki. I ain't gonna lie. But I feel happy for Brie because Nikki's always been in the spotlight, bro. She's always been center stage, even back in the day, even now. She had the title, the women's, the Divas title, like 2-3 times. It was always about Nikki. It is Brie's time. It's Bremo's time. And bringing Paige back with her, I don't feel sorry for Nikki. I don't. I mean, let her cry in the corner. I don't give a shit. I mean, even though she's still hot as hell, though, but, I'm just saying.
You're the only one that thinks she's hot as hell.
I do, man. She hot as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, the match was a C. Man, you could have had this on main event on SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather see a triple threat like Chelsea Green, Gulia, and Tiffy Time, which you ain't gonna see them. They got totally screwed. You know what I mean? You had Tiffy in the commercial, you booted her ass out. You had Io in the commercial, you ain't do shit with her either, but that's besides the point. But that's it. That's my thing on it.
Up next, we got the Women's Intercontinental Championship. AJ Lee defending her title against Becky Lynch. Lou and I both predicted AJ Lee. How wrong we were. The finish of this match, AJ Lee had the Black Widow locked in tight, but Becky Lynch escaped pulling her hair, while the referee, Jessica Carr, was out of position and did not see it.
Hold up, pause, time out. She ain't pull it. She pulled her hair after her ass fell. You know it. She botched that shit. She fell. That's when she pulled her hair. Come on.
I wasn't sure. But I didn't want to call it like that.
Listen, go back and watch the footage. Listen, man, you the one always points out the botches. Everybody botching all the damn time. Keep it real here. Keep it real.
I was giving them the benefit of a doubt.
Oh, right, but you gonna slam EO all the time for her botches, but you ain't gonna slam AJ for her botches? She botched like 3 times tonight.
AJ barely came out of retirement.
Man, I don't give a damn about that shit. Man, listen, she botching. If you gonna call a botch, call a botch. Come on. She fell.
She kind of...
Ain't no kind of. She fell the fuck down.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I need to go back and see it. Yeah, that is.
Yeah, she fell.
Becky kept. She did fall.
Yeah, there you go.
Becky capitalized immediately with the manhandle slam and pinned AJ to win the women's IC championship in 8 minutes and 15 seconds. Lou, was that a fair way to end this match?
Yeah, man. What is it with these 8-minute matches for women now? I mean, I guess it's better than the minute matches they had back in the day, but that number 8, I mean, if you go back a couple episodes, man, a lot of women's matches that you have described, it's always like 8 minutes. It's like, I was like, yeah, I mean, you barely see anything over 8. But yeah, listen, I love both intros. I love AJ's intro. That was a good intro with the kids. That was real, real cool. I like that right there. But, you know what I mean? I told you, man, what you needed. You need AJ and Nikki Bella go at it again. Now you got Paige back. So now, man, you got all the girls from back in the day. Man, you got to do something. You got to do something with that. You got to do something with that right there. I would put Paige, Nikki, Brie, and AJ all together and put them in a storyline with something. Put them in a storyline for something. Put AJ, Paige, and both Bellas in a storyline for something against another group. And put them in something. Just do something. Because you can't have these legends come back and not do anything with them. AJ was a nice little filler. But Becky, man, you need the IC title back on Becky. I didn't think they was going to do it this fast, though. But, you know, you need it back there. You needed her on there. One last thing. Do not put that title back on that fraud-ass Maxine Dupree. Okay? And don't even think about giving it to that fraud-ass Lash Legend. Seriously.
Well, you're talking about storylines, and what struck my mind is that this can probably, between AJ Lee and Becky Lynch, this can probably escalate into a longer rivalry.
No.
Or a stipulation match, such as a cage match or no DQ match.
Bro, come on. Let's be real. It's getting old. AJ Becky is old, man. It's done. It's just like Seth and CM. You gotta do something better with the storylines, man. Either make it good. Listen, you can even have them in a steel cage. I mean, what's that going to do? Nothing. There's no story. You still have not told a story. I mean, bring up something like, you know, the dog they lost. I don't know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do something. Make it heat. Get some heat to it, man. I mean, people are afraid of heat nowadays. I mean, you want a story? Tell a story. Put some heat in it. And also, by the way, the whole Jessica Carr thing, I would do something with that too. Because, right, you know, she's actually a wrestler and involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a mask thing or whatever. She's like a mask girl. I would do something with that. If you go do something with Becky and Jessica or something. Just do something with that. Don't let that story go. Because WWE, they like to plant seeds to see if they got any hooks from the audience, and the audience hooks to it, and then they get rid of it. For what? I mean, why even put it out there? It reminds me of the whole Charlotte Jade shit. I mean, they want to see it, but you're not doing nothing with it. Anyway, go ahead. C- match, by the way, too. I ain't really digging.
You didn't like that one?
Nah, C-.
Well, for me, it was kind of hard. You know, I got nothing to complain about it, really.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to us or watching us at this moment, please like, share, and follow us Moving on to our next match, we got a huge single match. Seth Rollins going one-on-one with Gunther. Lou, you and I both predicted Gunther. And of course, I guess it's a surprise return, but not really. Braun Breaker interferes in the match.
You saw it coming.
Spearing Rollins outside the ring. Gunther takes advantage of it. And I thought the ending was beautiful because he locks in that tight sleeper hold, forces Rollins to pass out for the victory.
Yeah.
That shit was beautiful. It lasted 15 minutes and 45 seconds.
That's a Paul Heyman storyline.
That's a Paul Heyman storyline?
That's Paul. You know, that's Paul.
How dominant did Gunther look in this finish to you?
He looks great, man. He looks great. Listen, let me tell you something. When he came out and people wasn't really cheering or whatever, you don't have to. They just had awe of him. He's the type of guy that's a presence. You need somebody who has a presence. That's how you know who's going to make it. He has a presence. And people were going to boo him. People not going to like him. You got to keep him strong. He can't lose. You know, his next finish has to be against Ray. I don't know when you go do. I don't know if you go push it to SummerSlam or doing one of these other crappy pay-per-views they have or PLEs or whatever you want to call them. You got to keep him strong. He's your top villain that they're not over booking right. They're not booking it. So now you got Seth and Braun for the future. You got to book that right. Make it last the SummerSlam if you can, because SummerSlam is 2 nights too. Mm-hmm. You got to do something better booking, man. But off topic, bro. Don't you want now, ladies and gentlemen? I'm gonna tell you something. This is what I want to see. Wherever they pick WrestleMania 44, which I hope they go to Louisiana or wherever they go to, whatever. I mean, right? They'll probably pick Australia. I guarantee it. Guarantee it's gonna probably go to Australia. I want to see Braun and Oba. That's what I want to see. Not now. I want to see it in 2 years because Oba needs some work in the ring. He's green as fuck. Okay. He's over. He just needs more seasons. He needs more matches. Some good matches. So I want to see that in the future. But the Gunther Rollins match, that was the best match of the night. I thought they both played off each other. Dance partners, man. That's what you need. You need a dance partner. That's what makes a match. You can have a bad storyline. You can have a good storyline. If you don't have the right dance partner, that match is not going to go. I don't have to be a wrestler to figure that shit out. They talk about it. I see it. I've been a wrestling fan, man, since I was fucking 7. All right. Chemistry. Like Ricky and like Flair Steamboat Savage. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Right? That fraud ass Tito Santana and Greg the Hammer Valentine. You know what I mean? Which, by the way, I don't know why I gave him an IC title, but whatever. That's another story for another time. But you need dance partners, man. You need dance partners.
I'm glad you brought up the chemistry because I was just about to say that Rollins has that speed and creativity while Gunther is bringing that straight brutality. Yeah. And this was one of those kind of matches that feels like it can be a main event anywhere.
Yes.
And I can already tell that from the start that this was going to be a physical match because anything involved Gunther turns into physical. They're actually building Gunther as more than a dominant talent because eventually ain't it in the cards for him to go against Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam and retire him?
Well, he got to retire Ray first. Unless he'll keep Ray around. But let me tell you something about Gunther. If they played it right, Gunther could main event every PLE pay-per-view as the heel. You can put him against anybody. Roman, Randy, Cody. It don't make a difference. It's heel versus heel. It doesn't matter. You can put him against Braun. You can put him against Oba. Gunther is the perfect dance partner for everybody on that roster. Everybody. He's a perfect dance partner. He's one of a kind, bro. You'll never see another Gunther like again. Not like that. He can, you know how good he would have been back in the Mid-Atlantic era or world class or back in the day? He can wrestle. He's the guy for any era. Any era. He's a once in a lifetime talent. He is. He's that ultimate heel. He's never a baby. He'll never be a baby. He's kind of like just a hybrid of the ultimate heel. That's it. Gunther's the man. That's why I'm a Gunther fan. He's the best.
What I would like to see is sometime in the near future is that Gunther moves closer to a world title opportunity.
Probably not the next year. But he don't really need it right now.
But check this out. You mentioned, and I'm still trying to understand how this can work. You mentioned heel versus heel.
Yeah.
I gotta see Gunther versus CM Punk or Gunther and Roman Reigns.
Go against it. I mean, CM Punk being for the title. It was actually a good match too.
Not in that stance the way they did. Gunther being heel, CM Punk being heel, or Roman Reigns going back to being heel.
I like to see that too. I told you, Gunther makes every match. You can put him against Javon Evans. I don't give a shit. You can put him against Trick. You can put him against anybody on that card, man. He's the guy. If you're in the Unreal room, right? If you want a match, a good story, you already got your one partner. It's Gunther. Now you got to match him up. You got a whole list to match him up against. He's the ultimate guy. He's really technically the number one guy in WWE. The number one guy. You can match him against anybody.
And if that's the case,
any style.
If that's the case, why isn't WWE pushing him harder as a heel?
Because they're assholes. They don't know what they're doing. That's the reason why Road Dogg left. I mean, it's fact. I don't know why they don't. They're listening too much to the bosses up top. I don't know. Whatever it is. But it's not old. But see, this is the thing, though. We're more old school. This is a new generation now. You got to think about that. Everything evolves. Everything changes, man. It changes.
He's literally the top fucking heel in WWE right now.
He's the top guy, period.
And it's just disappointing that they're not pushing the limits with this character.
Oh, Vince would. If Vince had this version of Gunther now, not Walter, if he had this version of Gunther now, he would have pushed the shit out of him. Imagine this. Imagine him back in the 80s. He would have been the perfect dance partner for Hogan. Perfect dance partner for Hogan. Seriously. He could have been a perfect dance partner for Goldberg back in WCW. I mean, think about the fancy matchups you can have with Gunther. He can dance with anybody. Anybody. Man, you can put him back in world class. Him against the Von Erichs. He could have went against Rick Martel in what's that thing? Not AW. AWA back in the day. He's the ultimate wrestler. He can be in any organization in any era. Plain and simple. That's it. Perfect dance partner.
Too bad we ain't getting anything like that anytime soon.
Man, nope. Pretty much.
I would have loved to see things like that. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's move on. The WWE cast of Hall of Fame, the WWE Hall of Fame cast of 2026 got their moment on stage. Yeah. Lou, I need you to name one good thing and one bad thing about this Hall of Fame cast.
Jesus. The bad thing that Steph didn't have either Shane or Vince put her in. The one good one was they did put in Bad News Brown, but there's a bad one with it. They did nothing with his family. They just showed it. They didn't let him speak, which you and I talked about earlier. So it wasn't really. Listen, dude. Ever since they went to ESPN, everything's timed. Everything's timed. I miss the old WWE network. That's what I miss. But no, but go ahead. That's all I got.
Yeah, I miss that too. I did not like how Sid Vicious and Bad News Brown did not have someone speak for them.
I don't even care about Sid Vicious. He didn't belong in the Dark Hall of Fame anyway. So
What?
that's just me. Him and Demolition, they both didn't belong there, man. Listen, look, man. I'd rather see the Italian Stallion of NWA being than Sid Vicious. He ain't really do nothing, man. The only thing he did was when he came out the top, bro. He has ankle turned sideways. That's all he did. That's all. I'm saying. That's all he did, bro.
I still remember shit like that, man.
I mean, come on. What did Sid really do? I mean, he did nothing. I mean,
he's the world heavyweight champion.
I mean, who?
WWE and WCW.
I mean, who, man? Listen. They was desperate. That was desperate times, man. That for real. They throw a title on somebody.
It may have been desperate times, but it worked.
It ain't work, man. He stuck.
It put over the Undertaker.
Listen, he was his promo skills was terrible. I mean, man, look, bro.
He was a psycho. That was his character.
He was okay. All right. No. Like I said, he should have been in the Hall of Fame, but whatever. Hey, listen, look. If they could put Demolition in, they could put anybody in. But go ahead.
Whatever. The one good thing I did like about this Hall of Fame is that Stephanie McMahon was part of this, and I actually did love her speech. I thought that it was well deserved. Maybe a little bit too long, but well deserved. But yeah, that was the one good thing I liked about this Hall of Fame. As a matter of fact, that was the only good thing I liked about this Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, man. On side note, Steph's aging really good, man. She still look hot though. I give her that though. She still look good. I give it to you, Steph. Steph McMahon, girl, you still looking good. Tell you right now. Listen, you almost my age, babe. Still looking good.
But she's only like 5 years older than me.
I mean, I'm saying, well, I mean, everybody's older than you, bro. But go ahead anyway.
Shit. All right. Up next, we got the Women's World Championship. Stephanie McMahon defending her title against Liv Morgan. You and I both predicted Liv Morgan. I thought that Liv feels like getting another big moment at WrestleMania. You can actually feel the energy building for this one. The finish of this match, Liv hits an Oblivion on Stephanie, pins her to win the WWE Women's World Championship in 9 minutes.
Oh, it went over 8. Oh, God.
As I see a rematch happening in the future.
Yeah.
I don't know why I see a rematch happening in the future, but I think that this is going to begin a major championship reign for Liv Morgan, considering the fraction, the Judgment Day that she's in, and everything that involves with her and Dominic.
I'd like them to change that faction to all women. Just get rid of Dom. They should have a female. I've been asking for a all-female fraction for a long time. All females. They need a 4. Matt, you can keep Dom. You need one more female. Head by Liv. To have a fraction. That would be great. Get rid of JD too. His big ass head. You don't need his ass.
You got Liv. She can be your Ric Flair. You got Raquel Rodriguez. She can be your Arn Anderson, the enforcer. Roxanne Perez.
She could be anybody.
Anybody.
You need one more girl. Honestly, tell you the truth, if you switch up her character and make her to a badass, I like to see Lara do it. I think she can pull it off. I think Lara can pull it off. I really do. I think, it's not like you copying off the horsemen or whatever, or kind of in a way, but you need a female fraction. You do. You need a female fraction.
Now that you mention it, it's so similar to that because you can see the exact same personalities and traits that they had.
Yeah. I mean, Lara's not going to be Tully because it's hard to get Tully. If you're looking for a Tully as a female that's underlived, I don't see it unless you bring up somebody younger from NXT and groom them. That's what I probably would do. I wouldn't bring Lara. I would bring up somebody from NXT. I don't know who. I would probably bring up Izzy Dane. I'll probably bring up Izzy Dane. I think she would fit them perfectly. I'll bring up Izzy Dane for if they had a fraction for Liv and Raquel and Roxanne. I think Izzy would fit perfectly with that. You got Dom doing his little thing, whatever it is. But Izzy would be. It's a good time for her to come up because somebody else is coming up. Who's coming up? JC Jane. Yeah, I forgot about that. She's coming up too. Mm-hmm. She dropped the towel. She might not be a bad fit with them. JC. Nah, you know what? I don't like JC with them. I like Izzy. But I guess you can make JC work, but I don't know. But whatever. Either way, it was a B- match, by the way, too.
B-. Okay, I'll take that.
It was decent. It was, I mean, like, decent finish. I'll take that.
Did you think it was the right time for the title to change?
That's tough. I knew it was going to change. They didn't give Steph enough opportunities, and they didn't give this a storyline. They told him just to fight. You gave Jade and Rhea more talking than Steph and Liv. They didn't really give it a storyline. I thought the match could have been a lot better if you give a storyline, but Steph's English is not that good. So it's tough, man, right? When you bring in international talent and the English barrier is kind of off a little bit, it's kind of hard. That's why I wish you can. You guys shake up the women's division somehow. I got to think about it in a future episode, but go ahead.
Man, storyline booking. It's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Next. We have John
Cena. Worst match of the night. Come on, let's get to it. The worst match of the night. Come on.
No. Hold on. Before we get to that, let's get to John Cena, who came out and officially announced the new attendance record for WrestleMania 42. I guess it's an historic moment. I did not see it like that, but
no, it's false numbers. Go ahead.
But how things took a turn. Bianca Belair comes to the ring, and this is a surprise return for the night. And she reveals something huge. Bianca Belair is pregnant.
Congratulations, B.
Congratulations.
First Naomi, now B. I think Becky made it cool to go out and have a baby and come back off on the road, come back with the baby. It's going to push back storylines because if Naomi and Bianca never got hurt or pregnant, WrestleMania would have been so much better. It would have been. But I'm happy for both of them. I know Naomi's probably have her kid like probably this month or next month. And Bianca look like she's like what? 5? Like 4 or 5 months pregnant, I think she looked like. Whatever she
I want to say 6.
Yeah, around
there. Sticking out. She's sticking out.
Yeah, she's sticking out, right? So, and she's always on the baby. Congratulations to her. Listen, you gotta have a life besides this wrestling. You gotta have a life, man. You gotta have kids. They always want to have kids. Congratulations to B. It's kind of, that means that fraud ass Jade Cargill won't have nobody to dance with at all. Because you don't have Naomi, you don't have Bianca. You're gonna have to push the envelope for Charlotte and her. You're going to have to, because there's nobody else for Jade to dance with. Because her and Rhea, I guarantee, is not going to work. I guarantee it right now. It's not going to work. So you're going to have to come up with stars for Jade to go against. You got to wait, 2 years now or another 18 months for Bianca Jade? And, man, you talking about creative spins. Bro, with injuries and pregnancies, man, you got to flip them scripts like every 5 minutes. For real, with creative, you know what I mean? And listen, I know creative and come up with storylines. You got everything on the board, A, B, C, and D, and then you gotta something come up. You gotta come up with something. That's when you come up with talent, man. You gotta have talent there. You got Chelsea, okay? Utilize that talent. Utilize it. Tiffy, utilize that talent. EO, utilize that talent. This is why I'm gonna say one last thing on this before we get to that main event. This year's Money in the Bank is going to be very, very important for men and especially for the women. That Money in the Bank is going to be key. You have to tell a good story with that. You cannot cash in it right away. Money in the Bank is going to be key in telling stories for the next WrestleMania or Royal Rumble or whatever the fuck y'all want to do. It's going to be key, but go ahead.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. Don't rush a good storyline for it to happen way too soon.
Yeah, you have Jay fucking probably win the title anyway. So,
all right, we are here finally at our main event for WrestleMania Night 1.
Yeah,
the undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes defending the title against Randy Orton with Pat McAfee at ringside. And there is a huge stipulation to this one. If Randy lost, Pat McAfee would leave professional wrestling permanently. Our predictions? I went with Cody Rhodes. Lou, you had Randy Orton with a twist. This feels more like a full circle moment, mentor versus student on the biggest stage. Cody represents the present. Randy represents legacy and experience. I feel that this had a true main event energy from the opening bell. And of course, McAfee's stipulation just adds real pressure to every moment to this match. You know, you see him getting involved at ringside, causing chaos. Jelly Roll appears and levels McAfee with an elbow through the announce table. McAfee's carried out on the stretcher, starts flipping out the crowd as he leaves, which is a classic way to exit WWE, getting stretched out while disrespecting everybody on his way out.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Let's not even get to the finish of this match. You and I both saw it. It lasted 22 minutes and 40 seconds. Let's get on to the real question. What do you think happens next with Randy Orton after this loss?
Well, they gave him the boot kick, which I thought they was going to use that for the finisher for him to win the title. Cody's getting booed. They trying to say this heel Cody shit. I don't know what you do with this crap. I think they're gonna do something to Backlash probably, because they used to like do a spinoff with this Backlash shit. You know, the storyline with Cody, I am so tired of Cody. I am so tired of him. So sick of him. I just wish he'd just go away. You know what I mean? Just like you talking about new stars. What would have happened off topic? Because I don't give a shit about Cody. And you know, whatever happened to Randy and Cody, it's just gonna happen. What do you think would have happened, man, if they fast tracked, if Braun Breaker never got hurt and they fast tracked him? Where do you think he would be right now?
I think that he would still be in the level that he's in right now. Only because they already had established talent going into WrestleMania. looking hindsight 2020, of course, I chose Braun of emotions because I still believe that he is the next star in this business.
Yeah.
The man has it. He really does. He has the mic skills. He's already shown that. But he doesn't have that machine behind him. He doesn't have that big push.
Well, you got Paul. What you
It's
should
not.
do is have him and Seth go on. Seth has to put him over fast, and fast track his ass. You guys set Braun up for the next WrestleMania. You guys set it up. You guys set it up for that next WrestleMania. He has to be in it. In the title picture. I don't know how you're gonna do it. He has to be in the title picture. Cody and Randy. That story was ruined, man. With this whole Pat McAfee bullshit. I don't know why I even put him in it. You know what I mean? They just ruined the whole story. Honestly, bro, do you really care where it goes? Honestly? I mean, because they ruined the story. I don't care if he butt kicked him or not. Their match was similar to what they had at what was the last time they did? Crown Jewel was a similar match. I mean, Cody did this and that, whatever, dude, but they messed up the story for Cody and Randy. They messed it up. It should have been more. They should have gave the title to Randy on a boot kick. You know what I mean? But they didn't want to take the title for Cody. It is what it is. I don't know what you do with Cody and Randy. I wouldn't do anything with it because I don't see how you're gonna get better from it.
What's keeping it alive is that now you see heel Randy Orton. Yeah, they just showed it with that kick that he did. Everyone saw what happened. What I want to know, where does that leave Cody Rhodes? Because you really saw heelish moves from him.
Yeah.
So does it? So is it go? So is it? And this is the part I'm trying to understand. Cody, the babyface, Randy Orton was a babyface, just turned heel.
Yeah.
Are we being played with? Is WWE playing with our emotions and telling us, hey, we're going to have Cody Rhodes, we're going to turn Randy Orton heel, but we're also going to have Cody Rhodes do heel stuff to Randy Orton, but we're not going to push the envelope because we want him back as babyface.
Honestly,
it's like they're toying with their emotions because a whole bunch of us wants to see heel Cody.
I don't give a damn about Cody. Fuck Cody. I don't give a shit. I don't shit what they want about Cody. You know what I mean? I don't know what you're going to do with this story. It makes no sense. Even heel Cody, like, okay, it's the stories, man. Where are the stories? I don't get these stories. Everybody talks about these stories. Oh, they talk all this nice stuff, and I hear other podcasts. I hear all this. And I'm not putting out other podcasts, but let's just be real here, man. Like the writers suck, man. They're terrible. They're terrible. I don't care what the bosses above them put on their heads. The creatively, they stink. They stink. There's no good stories. What good story you gonna have with Randy and Cody? Heel Cody, Randy doing this, doing that. You gotta fast track these young stars fast. You gotta identify them and you gotta get them up there. You need fresh blood. They're getting older. You need Braun. Oba, I wouldn't fast track him, but I would definitely fast track Braun. Sink or swim. I'll fast track his ass. Fast track him. Let him come up. He needs to be in that title picture real soon. Mm-hmm. Real soon. You gotta get him up there. There's nobody else that's young that should be in the title picture right now. Because they're not really doing a good job with the guys. There's plenty of females who put in the title picture. but you keep on bringing back all the old chicks. I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. But last thing I'm gonna say, man, before you end this thing, this is a pay-per-view event. This is a B-Binds pay-per-view event. As a WrestleMania, this is a C+. C+. It's not C minus, not C pot, not C plus. This was night one, was a C+. It was fair. It was not that good storylines. It was rushed. It was okay. Last year's WrestleMania it's probably on par as WrestleMania 41, but WrestleMania 40, it was nowhere near 40. It was on the same page as 39, but 40 was probably one of the best ones they've had in years, besides 37. But that's all I got, bro.
I actually enjoyed this one. I mean, like,
of course.
it was all right. It was all right for me. It's just night one. I'm looking forward to see what night two brings tomorrow night.
I think night two is going to be terrible. Terrible.
And of course, that does it for WrestleMania Night 1. It's officially in the books. Cody Rhodes is still your undisputed WWE champion.
Roman Reigns is still a jobber?
I'm trying to end the damn show right now, but damn, you want to bring up Jordan Grace and hurt my damn feelings and shit like that. I mean, like, yeah, how many more damn cheap shots you need to take?
You keep on talking about my Nikki Bella, you know what I mean?
You keep on talking about my Jordan Grace. Of course, I'm going to talk about Nikki Bella.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, man. Go
ahead. Thank you to everyone watching and listening, whether you agree with us or not. We appreciate you so much for being part of the Wrastle Talk community. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this episode, drop your thoughts below. Of course, I mentioned Wrestle Talk Overtime, the territories, Mid-Atlantic, overrated and underrated will be coming out later this week on YouTube. And we'll be right back again here tomorrow night for WrestleMania Night 2. Until then, we said what we said. And if it stings, good. See you next episode.
Jordan Grace is a jobber.